Welcome everyone, Dr. Mandell here. I'd like to share with you a technique that I developed that's going to give you immediate physiological changes. That's right. You're going to feel these changes while doing this technique. You're going to experience better breathing, a stronger immune system, instant relaxation, better focus, clearing within your nasal region. All of this is going to make positive changes to a specific part of your nervous system. We're going to be focusing with the lung meridian. That lung meridian is located on the outer side of your hand, on your thumb side. It goes from the tip of the thumb all the way up the arm, making its way above the collarbone and communicating with the lungs. There are two areas that we're going to focus with. The first is on the tip of our thumb region, particularly on both sides of the nail bed. This area on the tip of our thumb directly communicates with the anterior pituitary in our brain. The pituitary gland is small and oval-shaped. It's located behind your nose and near the underside of your brain. What's fascinating about this gland is that this is the gland that secretes all those hormones throughout your body. They call this the master gland. To name a few, growth hormone. This regulates the growth and physical development. It primarily targets your bones and muscles. Thyroid stimulating hormone. This is what activates the thyroid to release thyroid hormones. The anterior pituitary gland produces adrenocorticotropic hormones. Those are the hormones that stimulate the adrenal glands. And that's what controls the steroid hormones within our body, as well as our cortisol levels in our bloodstream. And those are just to name a few. The most important function of our lungs is to take in oxygen from the environment, and the red blood cells will transfer it throughout the bloodstream. The lungs affect every aspect of our bodies and health. We're going to build our immune system, which is our body's natural defense system. This is an intricate network of cells, tissues, and organs that band together to defend the body against invaders. And those invaders can include bacteria, viruses, parasites, all with the potential to make us sick. And lastly, this will naturally increase those neurochemicals in the brain called endorphins. These endorphins give you that feel-good effect. They are also known to help alleviate anxiety, panic attacks, and depression. Endorphins will boost your self-esteem and give you those positive feelings that make you feel more confident and optimistic. And when it comes to pain relief, those endorphins interact with the opiate receptors in the brain and will reduce your perception of pain and naturally act as good or better than opiate drugs. So as those endorphins help relieve pain, they will also induce feelings of pleasure and euphoria. Increased endorphin levels has been shown to help regulate the appetite, and that means this will help prevent overeating. And most important is that when we stimulate the anterior pituitary gland, we're going to be stimulating the parasympathetic nervous system. This system is what causes that rest and digest within our body. And the parasympathetic nervous system innervates multiple organ systems, including our lungs, our respiratory system, our cardiovascular system, our immune system, as well as our endocrine system. And it plays a critical role in a diverse array of physiological processes, such as inflammation, immune response, heart rate, gastrointestinal peristalsis, and digestion. So after stimulating the thumb region, we're now going to focus with the thenar eminence. The point right here in the thenar eminence, that is part of our lung meridian. Meridian therapy has been around for thousands of years, and acupuncturists today worldwide still use these meridian therapies every day. There are many different meridians throughout the body, and these meridian lines connect the surface of the body with the internal organs. As long as this energy, or what we call qi, is flowing correctly through these energy channels, that organ will be within homeostasis or balance. So when we stimulate these particular points, we are increasing that qi or that energy to flow throughout the body, causing these physiological changes that you're going to experience. So let's get started, and please follow along as we can experience these positive physiological changes that are about to take place in our body. We're first going to start out with our thumb. You can use either one. We're going to stimulate the outside of the nail bed of our nail. We're going to take our other hand, the first and second fingers, thumb and second finger, and we're going to come behind the thumb like this, and we're going to squeeze both sides of the nail bed. Make sure your fingers are overlapping the nail bed and squeeze it firmly. I want you to hold that point from 30 seconds to a minute. And as you hold it, you're going to experience changes. Just keep holding it, apply a little pressure. It hurts a little bit. Make sure you're put nice firm pressure in there. And you're going to feel changes where most of you are going to feel it particularly behind the nasal area. Remember, the anterior pituitary is right behind our nose, on the bottom part of the brain. Right now I feel it behind my nose. I feel pressure. I feel my sinuses and my breathing open up. I feel my body winding down. Just keep holding it. Make sure it's a little sore. This is an amazing point. I feel behind my eyes. I feel like I can close them easier. Keep holding that point. And just keep holding that up to a minute as you experience these changes. You're going to feel something as you continue to hold this. Now immediately after, we're going to stimulate the lung point on the thenar eminence, which is the fleshy part of your hand on the thumb side. The point being right here. This area right here is the point we're going to stimulate. You can use either hand. Take your opposite hand, wrap it around your wrist like this. You're going to take your thumb right over this area where it's real fleshy, and you're going to apply deep pressure, and it should be a little tender. That's how you know you're on the point. Now, this is going to maximize those physiological changes that you were experiencing before. It's going to intensify it. This is a very powerful point. Keep holding it. You're going to hold this point up to a minute. And as I hold it, I feel that pressure back behind my eyes, behind my sinus. I feel more clarity, more relaxation. These points are stimulating our parasympathetic nervous system. This is increasing the vitality and strength of our immune system. This will help your breathing. I want you to breathe in through your nose, a few breaths. Blow it out of your mouth. Do it again as you continue to apply pressure. Breathe in through your nose. Blow it out. You'll probably be feeling pressure behind the nasal area, but you're going to feel immediate relaxation. This increases your endorphins. Now, most of you should feel some kind of physiological response while doing the technique. And if you do not, recontact your points and make sure you're on the right contact and redo it again. If that doesn't work, use the opposite hand. You can do this several times thereafter until your body starts to kick in. I am excited for you because this technique is going to make you feel so much better. It's going to make you feel relaxed. It's going to increase the vitality and strength of your immune system. It's going to allow you to breathe easier. It's going to make you feel so much more comfortable. You can do this technique as often as necessary. Please share this with your friends and family. Leave your comments below, and most important, make it a great day. I'm Dr. Alan Mandell.